Good evening and welcome to Seattle Memorial Stadium for this National Women's Soccer League matchup between the Seattle Reign and the Washington Spirit, a rematch of last year's NWSL semifinal playoff game that saw the Reign win 2-1. I'm Chuck Sekra alongside Kim Calkins, and we got quite a matchup tonight. The Washington Spirit come in second place, the Seattle Reign in sixth place, and Kim, for the Washington Spirit, two players have all 6 goals. Christine Nairn and Crystal Dunn both have 3 apiece.
Yeah, absolutely. Crystal Dunn has shown why in the last couple of weeks why she's a contender for the U.S. women's national team. And even though she didn't get called up to that final roster, she's proven to be an offensive threat for the Spirit. She's a relentless offensive player. She is...
And she's done a fantastic job. Crystal Dunn was actually the NWSL Player of the Week. And then we've got Christine Nairn, who has the other 3 goals, who scored most of her goals from distance. Agreed?
Yes, Dunn is super fast in the attack, and she's not going to give up until she puts that ball in the back of the net. As soon as she's playing in, she uses her speed to get in behind the defensive line, and even if she's on a 1v1, she's following up her shots and making sure that gets in. Where you have Nairn, who can play a ball in the dime. She, anywhere in and outside the box with her left foot, she 1 or 2 touches. If she faces up, she's putting that ball in, and she'll be a threat for them as well.
She's outstanding. Let's have your starting lineups for you here. For the Spirit, in goal, Kelsey Weiss. The back line of Catherine Reynolds, Megan Oyster, Crystal Dunn, and Alex Singer. In the midfield, and Estelle Johnson. In the midfield will be Christine Nairn, Joanna Holoman, Tori Huster, Ordega, Benini. And then for the Reign, in goal, Haley Kottmeyer. The back line of Reed, Fletcher, Barnes, and Cox. In the midfield, Fishlock, Winters, and Little. And up top, Yanes, Matthias, and Dahlstrom. The Reign tonight in their ultraviolet uniforms, and the Spirit in their road whites. Your referee tonight is Karen Apt. Assistant referees Joshua Hames and Alicia Messer, and the 4th official is Mohammed Kashini. Reign will start with the ball here. They'll have kickoff. Beautiful night in Seattle. The Reign coming into this game, like I said, 1-2, 7 goals overall, tied for first amongst teams in the NWSL with Portland for most goals.
Absolutely. The Reign have come in with some set pieces in the last couple of games, whereas last year we saw a lot of the flow of the play goals, and they have a lot of scoring threats on their team. What distinguishes them is they are creative, not predictable, but not reckless at all, and they get a lot of people putting the ball in.
And Fishlock's on the ball here, picked off by Crystal Dunn, and she'll run forward with it. Dunn looking for Ordega. One back by Fishlock. Winters on it now. Kendall Fletcher. The Reign, and I'll say their traditional 4-3-3. Fletcher looking long, looks spin behind. And there's Dahlstrom on the ball, going 1v1. She comes inside on her left foot. Back to the top 18 to Little, who goes wide with it. Back to Dahlstrom. Little now, faced up, 2 players against her. Dahlstrom, Ellie Reed, the right back into the attack. Cleared down by the Spirit. Service into the box. Header. And cleaned up by Weiss.
Dahlstrom's getting the nod tonight with Rapinoe out with the U.S. women's national team. And you see her going up against Kat Reynolds there on the left back for Washington Spirit. Kat Reynolds, a local Washington player, played at Eastside FC and a Santa Clara Bronco.
Long ball, won by Barnes. Huster. Singer tries to find Dunn. She does. Here's Lohman now. Estelle Johnson.
Yeah, Oyster in the back there with the Spirit on one side from UCLA, and the other center back on the other side is Lou Barnes, who's also a UCLA grad. A couple great center backs for both teams from the UCLA.
And Oyster, a rookie, off to a great start this year. Ball played long, won by Cox. Winners will bring it down. She'll play back to Lou Barnes, who will swing it around to Kendall Fletcher.
Kendall Fletcher, one of those players who scored in the couple of those corner kicks and set pieces for the Reign the last couple of games, and I always love it when a center back can put the ball in the back of the net as well.
Ball played long by Kottmeyer. And won back by the Spirit. Winterson on the tackle. And cleaned up by Matthias. Cox tries to clear it. It's blocked by Dunn. Into the corner. Dunn still with the ball. Getting end line now. Looks to serve. Blocked by Cox. Corner kick Spirit. The first of the night.
It's classic Dunn for you right there. She's not going to quit. She's going to keep attacking that sideline, and if she has to get a corner kick out of it, then that's still an advantage for the Spirit.
As you see the sun going down here, Kim, sun might be in Haley's eyes a little bit here. Service into the box now, driven back post. Fishlock goes up strong. Still inside the 18 alive. Ortega on it now. Matthias defending ball, and it goes long for a goal kick. Goal kick Reign.
Haley getting the call up tonight as well, and talking to Coach Laura, she said Haley's ready. Regardless of the score tonight, she's ready to go in the net, and the coaching staff and players all feel confident with her in there.
Michigan grad, played for ex-U.S. national team coach Greg Ryan. This sun's going to be tough for a little while here. Ball played out long by Kottmeyer. Winter flicks it on. Looking to get behind the back line. Johnson clears it out. Fletcher with a strong header. Catherine Reynolds is first to it for the Spirit. Reynolds plays back to Johnson. Pressure by Dahlstrom. And a throw in for the Spirit. I think the Reign are well known for their pressing defense, and the Spirit are going to see that certainly here at Memorial Stadium. Thrown by Reynolds. Ortega now. One back by the Reign. Kottmeyer with time on the ball now. Tells her team to step up a little bit. She's going to go long.
I asked Coach Laura how they're going to handle the speed from Dunn, and her response was, well, it depends how they handle Stephanie Cox coming down the line, which side she'll be on. And it looks like they have Dunn on the right side, and we'll see if that slows down Stephanie Cox getting for it all tonight.
Kim Little on the ball now. One back by the Spirit. Reynolds looks long. Looking for Ortega. And Kottmeyer will clean that up. Kendall Fletcher, nice ball into Kim Little. Plays it first time back to Winners. Matthias comes back and cleans it up. Huster now. Huster back to Oster. Looking long into Dunn. Offsides.
Washington Spirit also without a couple of their U.S. Women's National Team players. Harris in the net, the U.S. Women's National Team goalkeeper behind Hope Solo, and also Krieger, the defender.
And Mark Parsons did a great job with this team. Missing Diane Matheson, torn ACL for the Canadian National Team. We hope she'll be healthy for Canada coming up here soon in June.
Both these coaches seem to have a great deal of respect for each other as well.
Two possession teams that play a high level of soccer. Little's on the ball now, faced up. Going in the 18 on her left foot. Kim Little still going, still going. Three players around her. Drops it back, shot. Matthias, side of the net. Goal kick for the Spirit. Good penetration though by the Reign.
Absolutely. Coach Harvey said if they can find Little behind Huster today, that could be all the difference for the Reign, is if they can get Little involved in that attack and break through the Spirit midfield.
And a good side for the Reign here, having Little on the ball quite a bit early on. Weiss with the goal kick. Won by Winners. Yanez.
Winners has been great in the air so far.
Good pressure again by Dahlstrom. Both teams in a 4-3-3 tonight. Throw in for the Spirit. Pressure by the Reign, and again a throw-in. Cleared out by the Spirit. Stephanie Cox facing her own goal. Nice ball back to Lou Barnes and back to Cox. Ball switch to Flesher. Both teams doing a bit of pressing here early on.
Absolutely, a lot of pressure coming from the Spirit. Tell you what, though, Stephanie Cox has such a nice touch on the ball.
And a through ball to Little. One back by the Spirit. Yan is now on the ball. Dahlstrom back to Winners. Change of point of attack to Stephanie Cox. Portland Pilot alum. Wide to Matthias. Face step, looking to go inline now. Two very organized teams here early on. Service into the box by Cox, looking back post. She's got her! Oh! Had Dahlstrom back post, put it on her foot, just goes wide. Great idea.
The bench is all standing up, and talking to the staff yesterday, it sounds like they want Dahlstrom to get the ball in the back of the net.
And a great service by Cox.
It was a beautiful ball.
And the first chance of the game goes to the Reign. And a foul. Fishlock looked to play quickly here. Nope, she's going to leave it. Ball wide to Cox. The footed cross. Finds Yanez. Now Fishlock. Back to Cox. Here's Kim Little. And Ortega's going to pick it up.
Done showing there why she's a defender as well. Got a great tackle in there to get the ball moving forward for the Spirit.
Benini, the Argentinian international, on the ball now. Going 1v1 at Ellie Reed. Comes inside on her right foot. Little slotted ball. Broken up. Shot left-footed. And right at Kottmeyer.
Benini's been able to set up a lot this year. Not leading goal scorer, maybe even assists. But she's set up a lot of Spirit's offensive plays. Smart player off the ball.
Fletcher looking long. Won by Singer. Virginia alum. Looking for winners there. Broken up by Lohman. And a throw in for the Reign. As hard as Memorial Stadium is to play at for visitors, without a doubt, the Spirit last year were road warriors. One of the only teams in the NWSL at 500 or above on the road. And I believe last year in the playoff game, they got the first goal of that match.
Their record at home's not too bad either.
No. Yanez now. Switching ball to Cox. Barnes now. Left-footed ball looking behind the Dahlstrom again. Broken up by Catherine Reynolds. Ellie Reed overlapping. Ball's on our right foot, looking inside the 18. Cleared out by Oyster, and Winners is on it. One back by the Reign. Winners still on it. And a throw in for the Reign.
They've been able to find Dahlstrom over there on the right side. Whether Cox is getting forward and drawing over some defenders and freeing up Dahlstrom, and that ball came all the way from Lou Barnes.
A lot of diagonal balls early on in this game. Kim Little now. Back to Fletcher. Ball out wide. Ellie Reed now looking inside. She's got Yanez, and she's offsides. Good idea there.
All four of those backs for the Reign are returning from last year.
Reign doing a good job here early on of playing 1- and 2-touch soccer, moving the ball around, getting their outside backs involved. And Weiss will take the free kick. 11 minutes in, 0-0 here. Hillary gets a touch on it, goes out of bounds. Spirit throwing. Broken up by Fletcher. Spirit have really found themselves recently here. Their last 2 games, getting 3 goals apiece in both games. I think a lot of it has to do with Dunn's insertion in the starting lineup. And that one's going to be a Spirit foul.
Bit of a tangle. Yeah, 3-1 the last 2 games for the Spirit.
Here's Kim Little again on the ball, facing up. Inside to Matthias. Strong on the ball. Will go wide right. First time cross in. Blocked by Catherine Reynolds. Throw in Rain. Yanez. Back to Ellie Reed. Fishlock coming in the box now. Right-footed shot. Over top for a goal kick.
Yeah, Spirit's got to handle Kim Little, but Fishlock's the spark in there, and she'll come flying through, and she comes at pace.
And quite a challenge for Tori Huster tonight. The Spirit's holding mid,
Yeah.
dealing with both of those 2.
Yeah.
And she's going to probably need some help. Fishlock goes up strong. Spirit looking for a high kick there, but won't get it. Ortega now, looking for Benini. Benini will keep it. The Rain play out to Cox.
Those outside wingers do a good job getting back and helping on defense.
Long ball to Matthias down the left flank. Singer's the first to it.
Good speed matchup between those 2 there.
Rain win the ball back. Cox, Matthias, cross into the box. And Kelsey Weiss picks it off.
Weiss has had a little bit of action.
Kelsey Weiss, seen her first action of the year, Florida State grad. Long punt over the 50, won by Steph Cox. Dunn flicks the ball into herself and almost gets to it. Throwing for the Rain. Ball play back to Cox. Longer ball now. Looking for Yanez. Throw in Spirit.
It's been great to see Yanez get so much success early on.
I think it's safe to say she's going to have a little bit more of a role this year.
Absolutely. She's looking strong and fit as well, and it was great to see her get that goal in the first game.
One back by the Spirit. Benini finds Kristen Nairn, who has not been on the ball much early on in this game. Oyster, UCLA grad. Looking into Dunn.
No, you're right, check it. Bypassing the midfield right now.
Longer ball now. Benini. Reynolds overlapping her to her left. Finds Ortega in the middle there. Tackle by Fishlock. What a great tackle. And she plays out of it quickly. She's got Dahlstrom. Dahlstrom's faced up. Reynolds comes back. Crossing into the box. Looking for Yanez. Goes all the way across to Singer. Singer still has it.
That looked out of bounds. Let's see what the Rain does on this corner kick here with Rapinoe gone. They had been putting Fishlock and Rapinoe out on the corners, which would make any team nervous. Looks like they got Little and Cox going out now.
First corner kick for the Rain. Little back post, looking for Yanez. Ball drops down, cancels out. Still Rain possession inside the 18. Yanez will drop it. Barnes plays it back in. Spirit to it first. Nairn will clear it out. Cox wins it back. And here's Crystal Dunn. And a foul. Lohman on Yanez.
Tell you what, though, Spirit did a nice job getting out of the box after that corner.
And a free kick here for the Reign, their first of the night. Dangerous place for the Reign. They'll load up the back post with numbers. Cox will run over it. Little service back post. And Wise out strong. Oster now. 17 minutes in this match, 0-0. Huster will go wide to Reynolds. A little longer ball here, looking for Ortega. Fletcher's the first to it. Throwing for the Spirit. Ortega. One back by the Reign. They'll play out wide to Lopez. Longer ball left-footed by Lopez. She finds Yanis' chest. Winners.
Nice touch by Yanis.
Dahlstrom now. Ball play in the box, looking for Little. Early on here, Little doing a good job of getting beyond the forwards. Reign are known for their interchange. And Winners wins it back. And looking for Kim Little again, who's still high in the attack, which I know Coach Laura Harvey wants to see. Nairn now. Penn State grad. Giveaway now by Huster.
There. Fletcher coming up through the middle.
Yeah, she saw the spaces.
But you're right, they are interchangeable. You get two of those backs shifting forward, and Keelan Winters easily tucks into the back.
You got excited when Fletcher came forward there, didn't you?
I did. Maybe a little nervous. She and Ellie Reed are going right next to each other.
Oster now.
They're doing a great job swarming on defense. That was
Yeah, not a lot of space for Spirit to play out of the back right now. Oster on the ball again. Look to play it central. Benini Winners in a battle. And Benini comes out with it. Across the 50. 4v3 Spirit. She's got Ortega on her left. Ball's on her foot. Longer shot. Dunn now has it. She's going to go wide to Huster. Lohman. And the Reign do a good job of getting numbers behind the ball here.
God, they sure are. 4 or 5 players there. As Benina came, taking that run inside, she just came to a swarm of...
Dunn now. Faced up inside the 18. Shot. Just wide. And a goal kick for the Reign. Coming on the 20-minute mark here, still 0-0. Kottmeyer to take the goal kick.
They talk about the Reign having a communal feel, and so I hope so. Tweeting out today to wishing Haley good luck and the team good luck being in the net.
Certainly Coach Laura Harvey seems to have a tremendous amount of confidence in Kottmeyer. It's fantastic. Longer ball now played back to Fletcher. Cleans it up nicely. Plays to Barnes, who plays long. Looking for Fishlock. Loman and her get tangled up again. Ref lets this one go. Sliding tackle by Dunn, who early on tonight's all over the place. Already having an impact on this game, Crystal Dunn. League Player of the Week. Yanis now off the throw-in. Comes inside on her right foot. Longer ball. Looking for Little. Singer wins it.
Another redirection.
Little inside to Matthias. Dancing on the ball a bit. Left-footed cross. And they said by Dahlstrom winning that ball and looking in behind to Yanis. Some good ideas for the Reign around the 18 early on here.
Absolutely. Dahlstrom, also a Washington State University Cougar.
Has played some outside back at times here and looked strong at both spots. Oster looks long, looking for Ortega. Strong challenge by Barnes. And she'll keep it. Winners now, out wide to Ellie Reed. Pilot to Pilot. Longer ball looking for Little. What a ball. Brings it down and she's got space to run at the back line. Yanis with the overlap. Little still on the ball, right-footed. On the 25, goes wide. First time ball back post, and the service isn't there.
Tell you what, though, that's exactly where Coach Laura wanted Kim Little getting in behind him. She's dangerous on that attack. She might even be able to take that herself on that one.
And second time I've said it, but I think a good thing for the Reign that she's on the ball quite a bit here early on.
Yeah.
Washington Spirit from this game tonight, 2-1. The Reign 1-2. And the goal kick by the Spirit into Ortega. And she wins it in turns. And a foul by Winters, and a smart foul probably by Keelan Winters there.
We got Fishlock down, I think, in the middle of the field. That doesn't look good for the Reign.
No, it doesn't. I think Keelan saw that with 3v3 there. Smart foul, professional foul. And Jess is down at the 50-yard line.
You're going to see Nairn on the ball, likely. I think it's going to be trying to find somebody on that back post.
Though, watching her go earlier on, this might be in her range.
Yeah.
Jess is still down. Still need to get tickets for upcoming Reign FC matches. Half-season match packs are a great option. Mix and match any 5 games to build a custom ticket package that suits your schedule. Prices start at just $85. You can grab your half-season match pack today at reignfc.com. Just still down. Looks like an ankle. Talked about Kim Little getting on the ball quite a bit tonight. And the Reign are undefeated when Kim Little scores, so hopefully we'll see her on the board. And looks like an ankle there.
Well, it's an absolutely beautiful Seattle sunny night, and this Memorial Stadium is in a fantastic location right in the middle of City Center, and I'm sure a lot happening around the stadium between eateries and exhibits, and there's plenty for things for fans to do before and after the game. It's a pretty nostalgic location here.
Absolutely.
Here she comes.
Gingerly.
I don't know if I'd say that's gingerly.
Yeah. Not a good sign for the Reign, but she is walking off, which is good.
She's probably one of the toughest players here for the Reign as well.
Absolutely. Welsh International. One of the engines on this team without a doubt. In talking to Coach Laura Harvey this week, after coming off their 2-game road trip, I know she talked about one of the things she wanted to see was a little more consistent possession by the Reign, keeping the ball for longer periods of time and perhaps not giving the ball away in dangerous areas that could lead to a counterattack. And I think early on here tonight, the Reign are doing just that, keeping the ball and creating chances out of it. So here we have Matthias on the ball again. Free kick for the Spirit. Reign at 10 players right now. Benino overlap. Ball played into the box. And went out by the Reign, Laura Barnes. Dunn now on the ball. Serves it back left-footed, looking go diagonal. Flicked on. And again, Kottmeyer will come out and be the first to that.
Not as dangerous of a ball there, and just played in it. Last couple games that we've seen her play in.
Kottmeyer tells her team to step up. She's going to play long. Looking for Dahlstrom. Won by Reynolds. Ellie Reed up. Winters down with it now. Both teams do a great job of getting numbers around the ball defensively. And the Spirit will play out of pressure and go back to Estelle Johnson. Megan Oyster now. Singer. As Jess Fishlock comes back onto the field. What a great sign.
Crowd's happy about that.
Absolutely. Longer ball looking for Dunn and Ortega again. And Kim Little picks it up. And here's Jess Fishlock. Moving well. Goes wide to Matthias. Makes an overlapping run. Matthias inside on her right foot. 1 versus 5. Finds Little. Wide to Dahlstrom. Right-footed cross, back post. Fishlock is there, still in. Back to Cox. First time ball back in the box. Back post, she's got players. And just a little bit long.
She keeps finding Dahlstream back there. One of these times that might connect. It's great of Jess Fishlock to finish out that run and keep that ball in as well.
Good to see Jess back in the game. "27-minute mark here at Memorial Stadium, still 0-0. The Reign in their ultraviolet uniforms and the Spirit in their road whites. Kelsey Wise with the goal kick. Dahlstrom flicks on. Estelle Johnson's first to it. Cleaned up by Lohman. Into Nairn. Longer ball by Oster now. Fletcher steps in front. Kim Little now. Cox coming in the attack from the left back spot. Been very active early on here. That's a little too high for Winners. Right idea. Spirit have it. Nairn. Done. Tackled by Fletcher. Huster, first time ball to Nairn again. Lohman now. Penn State grad will go out to Benini. Reynolds with the overlap.
On the overlap.
Huster looks to go wide. Ortega. Benini, who's changed sides now, looking for a wall pass to Dunn. Broken up by Fletcher, and Fishlock comes in and cleans that up for a throw-in.
Just great support defending by the Reign. There's always someone on the ball, someone in behind. That's Fishlock dropping all the way back. You see Matthias right now defending.
Goal kick. Both teams doing a good job of creating chances out of possession.
Yes. As Benini switching it up and keeping things active up top.
Yep, they're interchange as well. Kottmeyer now on the goal kick. Flicked on by Yanez. Winners comes up with it. Yanez again.
Good work to keep possession there.
Tackle by Reynolds out of bounds. Reign throw-in. Tries to find Little. Comes off her a little too hard.
Whoops.
Keenan Winners. Well done to get back up and keep that ball. Has Fishlock now. And they've got numbers. Ball out wide to Cox. She's got 4 players inside the 18. She'll go short to Little.
Nice
left
ball.
foot. Ball back post. And again, just misses Yanez.
Yanez was there. Again, Steph Cox, they really aren't stopping that run down the left wing that you see Steph get up for.
And giving her time on the ball for free service, aren't they?
Yeah. She gets forward a little bit more than Ellie Reed does over on the right side. It's a good matchup over there between Benini and Reed.
Throw in Spirit, they'll play out of it. Longer ball by Estelle Johnson now. Looking for Ortega, Nigerian international. Spirit definitely an international flair up top with Benini and Ortega, and Del Rio from Spain comes off the bench quite a bit. I don't think she suited up today, but she's had minutes this year as well. Ellie Reed goes into Little.
Yeah, there's so many great players from around all the countries who are. Oh, here
Threw
we
ball
go.
behind. Kottmeyer comes out and cleans that up, shielded by Barnes.
A lot of great internationals around, and only a couple players gone for the World Cup. So these teams are still some fantastic soccer.
And they look at it tonight, without a doubt. A lot of great players on the field tonight. Throwing for the Spirit. 31-minute mark now. Catherine Reynolds looking for Nairn. Back by Fishlock. Flicks it on. Nairn brings it down. Estelle Johnson, Florida State grad. Out wide to Megan Oster. Singer now. Looks into Dunn. And comes out of it. Lohman now.
Dunn does not stop her runs there.
Spirit still have it. Lohman. Bonini. He's got Dunn down the sideline. Fletcher's out. 1v1. And a goal kick for the Reign.
And that run started all the way over here from the right side, and Dunn ended up over there on the left side. Reign doing a nice job, though, not giving her much time to turn and face up against them. They're keeping her with her back towards her own goal, which is, I think, where you want that pace going is backwards and not forwards, that's for sure.
And you're right, Dunn's come deeper and deeper at times to get the ball taken away from the goal, which I think the Reign want as well. She's a dangerous player, covers a lot of ground, super active. Goal kick by Kottmeyer. Winners and Lohman up. Lohman will win it. Ordega now finds an Aaron inside with time and space. She's going to change the point of attack to Bonini. She's got Reynolds on her left, overlapping. Bonini's going to come inside on her right foot. She's on top of the 18. She's going to take a shot. Blocked by Fishlock. Long shot by Nairn. Wide.
Nice build up for the Spirit. Nice switching ball over Nairn and into Bonini and back to Nairn again.
And the game has changed a little bit here territorially last 5 minutes. Spirit now putting some pressure on the Reign. Kottmeyer take the goal kick. Ellie Reed now finds it. Yanis. Dahlstrom looks down the line to Kim Little, who again is playing high above the forwards. And they find her. Fights through some tackles. Little still on the ball.
Just played out of 4 people.
Ball back post, looking for Yanis. Oster. Yanis now drops it back to Kim Little on top of the 18. She's faced up. She's going to go wide. Dahlstrom. Back to Ellie Reed. Goal kick, Spirit.
Some tough work in there in a 1v4 to be able to turn and spin out of that and still get the ball forward. I thought she was going to maybe crack one there at the top of the box.
Both teams do such a great job of winning the ball back in transition.
Yeah.
Oster now. Back to Wise. First time ball out. Dunn and Fletcher on the battle. Great win by Kendall Fletcher. Got an undercut there. Foul and Spirit.
The Spirit backline's done well. Likewise, they've got their hands full with the Reign.
Matthias now. Getting by Singer. Ball's on her left foot. She's inside the 18. Ball across. First shot by Yanis. Goal!
Great goal.
What a great goal! Upper V as Beverly Yanis finds a near post upper V. 1-0 Reign.
Brilliant build up from Matthias, bringing that ball down the left wing. Shows what power and pace she has. When she gets going, she's a tough girl to knock off the ball, and she hardly had anybody putting any pressure on her. And to get that ball into Yanis, who not a problem, back of the net, great goal.
She roofed it.
There it is.
35-minute mark.
That's
Beverly
a tough
Yanis.
shot for Weiss to stop. I don't know how you stop that one.
Absolutely. Goal, Beverly Yanis. Assist, Merritt Matthias. 1-0 Reign.
I think what the fans like about this Reign team is they know how to celebrate and have fun, and they celebrate each other, and that's fun for fans, players, young, old.
And they can attack.
Team. They can attack.
They can attack. In a heartbeat, right there. Matthias just getting inside and finding Yanis for the first time shot. Great goal. And the Reign win it back. Merritt on the ball again. Tori Huster tackles Fishlock. Into Kim. Matthias now. Flicked on by Yanis, looking for Keelan Winters, the holding mid getting beyond her 2 offensive center mids. And now it's Dunn's on the ball. One back by the Reign.
Interchangeable again, like you said.
Both
Winters
teams.
up, Fishlock drop.
Rain win it back. Ball's dropped to Fletcher. She'll go all the way back to Kottmeyer.
Everyone talks about how loose this team is and what a good time they all have together. And you're around Coach Laura too. I think they know they like to learn from Coach Laura Harvey, and when she gets going, it's business time. And she's a great teacher, and these players, they keep loose and then they enjoy it. But when it's time to work, they work. And Laura Harvey's one of the best educators I've been around in quite a while. She just peels back layers of the game, and you talk to even the Rapinos and the top players on this team, and they're still learning from her, and that says a lot about Laura Harvey as a coach.
And Laura Harvey, not only the 2014 National Women's Soccer League Coach of the Year, but also the FIFA Coach of the Year. 2 huge awards for her, and well-deserved. Coming off a 16-2-6 campaign. Shield winners for 2014, the Seattle Reign. Barnes now looks a little bit long here. Again looking for Kim Little, who again is beyond her forwards. Has been quite a target for the Reign. Tackle by Ardega, and a nice one. Spirit have numbers now. Winners, nice tackle.
Good recovery by Cox there. Coach Harvey wasn't happy about that call. She thought Cox might have been tackled there. And we've got Keelan Winters slow to get up right now as well.
Ellie Reed. Longer ball now out by Fletcher. Look for Yanez. Won by Estelle Johnson. Lohman now. Seems like those two have been tangled up quite a bit tonight.
Yes, the fans didn't like that call.
I think Fishlock got the first 2 calls, so free kick for the Spirit.
She's a passionate player. I think fans embrace that. They want to feel passionate about it too, right along with her.
Ball switched and broken up by Matthias. Singer now, first time left-footed ball. Finds Ardega, who lays it off to Lohman. Down the line to Dunn now, and she's going to be called for offsides. Close. Coming on the 40-minute mark now. Seattle Reign 1-0. Fishlock all the way back amongst their back line to receive the ball. She'll come out to Fletcher. Looking to find Dahlstrom down the right flank. She's out there 1v1 with Johnson. Faced up. Looks inside a Little. Little's on inside the 18. Back to Dahlstrom. Ellie Reed now. Reed still going.
It's nice to see Ellie Reed getting high.
A nice tackle by Catherine Reynolds. As you mentioned, local player.
I'm sure there's some Eastside FC club out in the stands tonight.
Absolutely. Reign in possession now. Catherine Reynolds, just the ultimate professional. Type of player every coach loves. Consistent, always plays at a high level. Rarely injured, gives you a lot of minutes at a very high level. Very intelligent player, athletic. Just a tremendous professional.
A bit of an unsung hero.
Absolutely. Nairn now wins it back. Looks to find Bonini. And they're going to have the throw in for Spirit.
I think with some of the big goal kicks and punts coming out of Haley tonight, that Ortega and Dunn haven't been able to put as much pressure, I think, on those back lines as they usually like to.
Kim Little pressures. Longer ball now played in behind the Reign back line. Fletcher and Barnes. And Kottmeyer come out and clean it up.
Plenty of time.
Build out to Barnes. Fletcher. Still Fletcher. Winners will come back and join in.
Being patient back there.
That's Cox on the left flank. Goes diagonal to her. Cox flicks the ball on, looking for Matthias. And that'll run out. Spirit throwing.
Keelan often plays great switching balls. Plays it right into feet usually. I think that one found Cox's head, but great placement.
Team captain. Definitely shares the ball with her teammates on the field, spreads it around, gives them a rhythm. Well on by Lou Barnes on Crystal Dunn. Throw in Spirit. Look to take it early. Look to get in behind. Ball cleared out by Lou Barnes. Fletcher. Ball out to Fishlock. Fishlock plays into Kim Little. Little comes up with it, facing. Running at the Spirit back line. She's got Ellie Reed on her right. She's got numbers to her left. Ball will go to Reed. Service in the box on the ground, but Johnson is there. And a ball cleared out by Johnson, and she'll play right to Benini, who flicks it on to only find Lou Barnes. Winners now. Into Reed. Looking for Yanis, broken up by the Spirit.
The midfield's really interchanging on the Reign, who's getting forward and who's not. You saw Keelan get forward again.
Ball behind to Yanis. 2v1. And that'll run long. Well covered by Singer and Oyster. Goal kick for the Spirit.
Well marked up in there by the Spirit in the box. There's been a couple opportunities where the Reign have found those balls in the corner and hit some nice little balls in, but the Spirit's been right there to clear it away.
Weiss with the goal kick. 2 Reign go up. Yanis comes up with it. She's got Little inside. She's got Matthias to her left. Matthias, the first time left-footed ball into the box. Winters picks it up on top of the 18. Oh. Shot! Left-footed. And Weiss will smother it and come up and look to counterattack here. Ball out to Nairn.
Great strike by Winters coming through there. Runs straight through the ball. Nice, low, hard driven shot.
You talked about the interchange there. Winters is getting high now, and Fishlock's holding a little bit.
Yep.
Throwing for the Reign. Closing in on the 45-minute mark here in the first half. 1-0 Seattle Reign. In a very good soccer game between two quality teams that are very well organized and play possession soccer. Ball out to Cox now. Matthias. Takes a bump. Ortega's going to pick it up and run. Finds Nairn inside now. Ball on Nairn's left foot. Go out to Reynolds.
It just set it. Check two clubs with playing definite possession right there. Ortega wins it, and now Spirit's trying to keep it. He switched the field 2 times since she's won that ball.
Both teams are quality on the ball. Longer ball now by Oyster. She's got her.
Ball.
She's got Dunn. Dunn 1v1 inside the 18. She's by herself. Good battle there between her and Fletcher, and a goal for a goal kick.
It's a great physical battle between those two. It's 2 strong, fast girls right there.
Kind of Fletcher, the North Carolina alumni. Goal kick for the Reign.
She did a nice job getting her shoulder in there with the ball to keep Dunn from getting too dangerous.
Kottmeyer. As we hit the 45-minute mark here, should be some extra time. 3 minutes extra time. Fishlock going down. 3 minutes of extra time here in the first half. Reed, left foot ball into Dahlstrom. She finds her. Back to Reed. Yanis wants it behind their back line, but they're going to pull it back out. And a hard tackle from in behind, foul. Reign free kick.
And Yanis showing her versatility there. She posts up high and she's able to hold off those center backs and receive some of those balls at her feet, but she checks far back into the midfield sometimes and is able to lay off a 1 or 2 touch ball and spin out.
Free kick for the Reign. Ball in the box, and Weiss comes out and cleans it up. Will look quickly out to Ortega. Singer, longer ball, looking for Dunn. Won by Cox. Plays it down to Little. Ball back in the air to Barnes. Ball looking in behind for Fishlock. Again, the first-year pro Megan Oyster cleans it up. She's had quite a game here.
She is, despite the score deficit right now for Spirit. Oyster's playing well.
Throwing for the Reign. Ball into Yanis. Back to goal. Oster on her hip. Good double by Odega.
Good defending right there by those two.
And the forwards again coming all the way back for the Spirit, helping out.
Yeah.
Nairn now. Huster. Finds Dunn. She's going to go wide to Bonini. Spirit have numbers. She's got Reynolds to her left, overlapping. Comes inside. Little ball to Dunn. Turns on her left foot. And this is Nairn territory, isn't it?
Yep, sure is.
Free kick for the Spirit. Got to be under a minute here. Might be the last play of the first half.
And they want to take that ball inside, but they're really running into a wall of staggered 5 or 6 Reign players each time that happens. And we need to spread those players out and pop that ball wide sometimes to draw some of the Reign out to get the ball in the box. They've had a hard time getting any shots within the 18.
And hard to imagine here with time dwindling down the first half that Nairn's not going to have a go at this. And she can. Nairn, left-footed ball over top. But we've seen her score from that distance earlier on in this year.
Yeah, first one a little too low, right into the wall, I think, and this one well over the net.
I think if they give her too many chances, though, she's going to find it. And Kottmeyer take the goal kick. Must be seconds left in the first half here. Kottmeyer. And that's the first half. At halftime, Seattle Reign 1, Washington Spirit 0. Okay, let's talk about the first half. So, if we get stats, we can talk about them. I'm going to probably rely on you more than myself to kind of...
I don't think anybody is more conscious of the fact that he's still to score on the biggest stage than Wayne himself. He needs to make a difference. The question is, can Neymar live up to the number 10 legend?
E foi assim, a noite passada, que Portugal venceu graças a Ronaldo.
By the time these babies grow up, someone they know will get cancer. But when that happens, doctors will sequence the DNA in their cancer cells to guide them toward the best treatment, and their cancer will be cured. This personalized genetic medicine sounds like just the thing we've been waiting for. Only at the Swedish Cancer Institute, we're not waiting. The Swedish Cancer Institute. Extraordinary care, extraordinary caring.
Every day is filled with moments. Moments that let you connect, so you can smile and share a story. Moments that let you help, so you can reach out and spread some love. Moments that let you relax, so you can recharge and rewind. And moments that let you play, because you should always find time for fun. At Moda, we know these healthy moments add up to a healthy you. Find your Moda moment today.
In 1935, 18 workers each contributed 50 cents to start BECU. The first loans helped co-workers buy the tools they needed to do their jobs. Today, we're Washington's leading credit union, and we're still banding together to make our money go further. Because while others stay motivated by profits, we're motivated by something greater, our members. Join us.
Jeans are what made Kazi look like Tomo, gave Allison her freckles, and put the blue in Jordan's eyes. And jeans are what can help the Swedish Cancer Institute choose which treatment will work best for each individual patient. At the Swedish Cancer Institute, we call this new way of treating cancer personalized medicine. But people like Sherry call it a ticket back home. The Swedish Cancer Institute. Extraordinary care, extraordinary caring.
Back at halftime here with the Seattle Reign, have a 1-0 lead over the Washington Spirit. And Kim, your thoughts about the first half?
Well, it's two clubs who respect each other a lot, and they respect each other's possession style. I know Laura Harvey and Mark Parsons, they both play a similar style, and they were well matched tonight. Although I think Reign definitely had the upper hand. We could tell already they're up 1-0. And one of the things Coach Laura said was that they were going to have to find Kim Little in behind Euster tonight. And Kim Little's staying high up there. And the Spirit, although they've done a great job in the back. Oysters had a great game back there. Kat Reynolds, Johnson, they're actually doing all right. But with the extra numbers, whether it's Little getting forward or Keelan getting forward, Steph Cox getting forward, even Siley Reed get forward, they're having to handle all of that and to mark up. Where you have the Reign on the other side, they're swarming the ball in the back. They tuck inside, and the Spirit, when they're on the attack, they're finding Benini or they're finding down on outside, and they're trying to cut inside, but they're running into 5 players there in the middle, and the Reign are able to win it, keep it, and play out of it. So it'll be exciting to see what happens in the second half, where they make some adjustments, both with the Spirit and with the Reign.
Yeah, game certainly is built. 2 possession teams, 2 quality coaches in Mark Parsons and Laura Harvey. One of the interesting stories coming in this game was the fact that both teams have goalkeepers that are on the U.S. Women's National Team. Hope Solo for the Reign and obviously Ashton Harris for the Spirit. Both goalkeepers here tonight look great.
They do. Weiss got action early on, and the Reigns had some nice slotted balls, some crosses coming through. Weiss has been able to clean it up, and her back line's been able to help her clean it up as well. So she's done all right, and Haley's done great on the other side too. She hasn't had as many challenges, I think, as Weiss had in the first half, but she's been able to defend those pipes as well.
Yeah, certainly both goalkeepers look composed, natural, and confident out there. Key players in the first half. First for the Spirit, we talked about Crystal Dunn and how active she was. Certainly a testament to her activity. She's all over the place today, causing problems for the Reign on the ball.
She is. Dunn's getting all the way back and playing some defense. So is Ortega. You see the Reign players doing that as well. Matthias is getting back, and their outside wingers come back and win that ball. Dunn's making runs from one side of the field to the other, and Benini's switching up in there as well. And the Spirit have been able to keep things active up there. They just haven't been able to get in behind that back line yet.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both back lines are strong. I think the difference offensively for both teams, the Reign get their outside backs involved, or at least have more than the Spirit in this first half. Would you agree with that?
I agree. We've seen Kat get forward a couple times, but even in her runs getting forward, they're not finding her on that run. So she's making the run, but hasn't gotten the ball out there, I don't think, out wide as much as she probably could.
And I think Cox certainly has had the ball quite a bit. We've seen quite a few backside diagonal balls to the back post by Stephanie Cox, which has caused some problems and put Dahlstrom on the ball a couple times. Yeah, absolutely. 2 quality teams that I think are living up to billing tonight. We'll go back with, again, 1-0 lead, and Reign on the board first. Matthias with the assist to Yanis. First-time strike. You talked about the fact that's a keeper's nightmare. That was a great strike by Yanis.
That was a great strike. It's a great run by Matthias up the left wing. Hardly challenged, powerful, fast, driven ball in, and Yanis did a great job putting that ball in, and I don't think Weiss could have stopped it.
Absolutely. We'll be back after this.
Every day is filled with moments. Moments that let you connect, so you can smile and share a story. Moments that let you help, so you can reach out and spread some love. Moments that let you relax, so you can recharge and rewind. And moments that let you play, because you should always find time for fun. At Moda, we know these healthy moments add up to a healthy you. Find your Moda moment today.
Welcome back, and I'm with Kim Calkins here. Kim, you yourself, a Portland alum, played in, well, all of the Portland time is a heyday as far as all the players that the University of Portland have produced. But it's got to make you feel great when you look out here and you see 6 University of Portland pilot players on the field, on the team of the Seattle Reign.
Absolutely. It's great to see Keelan out there, and Steph Cox, and Ellie Reed, and Foxhoven up top as well. There's been a lot of Portland players who've come to play here with the Reign, and I think that's in part due that Portland is known to play a lot of possession, a lot of interchange. That's a style that Laura Harvey likes as well, and she doesn't hide the fact that she likes that style about Portland. For me personally, of course I love it, and I have to hold my tongue every time you say there's a Portland pilot player out there, because I'm bursting with pride. There's a lot of great players in the Pacific Northwest who've gone to Portland, and exciting to see them out in the league and making a great impact in the league.
It says so much about the program that's going on down there, their level of play, their style of play. Now, while at Portland, you played for Clive Charles.
Yes.
And you talk about one of the greatest coaches in the history of college soccer. Talk a little bit about Clive and what he did for the game and what it was like to play for him.
Clive was an educator. You learned every practice, every game. Not full of praises, not full of criticism. He was a teacher. And having spent some time around Laura Harvey, actually, it reminds me, not the exact same, but just the ability to learn whenever she's teaching reminds me a lot about Clive, and I'm sure some of those Portland players appreciate that about her as well.
Fantastic. Again, the Seattle Reign with a 1-0 lead over the Washington Spirit here at halftime. We'll be right back after this.
I don't think anybody is more conscious of the fact that he's still to score on the biggest stage and Wayne himself. He needs to make a difference.
The question is, can Neymar live up to the number 10 legend?
E foi assim, ano passado, que Portugal venceu graças a Ronaldo.
By the time these babies grow up, someone they know will get cancer. But when that happens, doctors will sequence the DNA in their cancer cells to guide them toward the best treatment, and their cancer will be cured. This personalized genetic medicine sounds like just the thing we've been waiting for. Only at the Swedish Cancer Institute, we're not waiting. The Swedish Cancer Institute. Extraordinary care, extraordinary caring.
Every day is filled with moments. Moments that let you connect, so you can smile and share a story. Moments that let you help, so you can reach out and spread some love. Moments that let you relax, so you can recharge and rewind. And moments that let you play, because you should always find time for fun. At Moda, we know these healthy moments add up to a healthy you. Find your Moda moment today.
In 1935, 18 workers each contributed 50 cents to start BECU. The first loans helped coworkers buy the tools they needed to do their jobs. Today, we're Washington's leading credit union, and we're still banding together to make our money go further. Because while others stay motivated by profits, we're motivated by something greater, our members. Join us.
Jeans are what made Kazi look like Tomo, gave Allison her freckles, and put the blue in Jordan's eyes. And jeans are what can help the Swedish Cancer Institute choose which treatment will work best for each individual patient. At the Swedish Cancer Institute, we call this new way of treating cancer personalized medicine. But people like Sherry call it a ticket back home. The Swedish Cancer Institute. Extraordinary care, extraordinary caring.
Well, we're back here, halftime at Memorial Stadium. Reign leading 1-0 the Washington Spirit. And Kim, if you're Laura Harvey, what are we looking for in the second half?
Well, you want to protect that lead as best as you can and get another goal at least. I think 3 goals would be nice, actually. I think with Kim Little in there, she's doing a great job getting in behind the midfield, which is exactly what the coaches wanted. But I think there's been a couple times where she could have maybe even be pulling the trigger. And I wouldn't mind seeing her crack a few shots.
And Mark Parsons and his Washington Spirit team, what are he looking for them to do? Obviously get on the board and tie the game up, but how are they going to do that?
They got to get inside the box if they're going to get some shots. They're trying to come straight down through that middle, whether it's Bonini or Dunn. And they've been able to cut the ball a few times and take some players on 1v1, and that's been nice. But I think they've got to figure out another way to get inside the box, and maybe that's going to be getting a little bit wider sometimes.
And for the Spirit, looks like we haven't made any changes. First half stats. Reign 8 shots, Spirit 6. Corners 8-1 for the Reign. And the Spirit out of the kickoff here in the second half.
2 well-coached clubs. I'm sure they both have good game plans coming out here in the second half.
Beautiful night here in Seattle. Quality crowd. Great crowd. And no changes for the Reign either. Spirit with the ball. Huster will go out right to Singer.
I'd like to see the Spirit find Nairn a little bit more on the ball as well.
Johnson now. Oster now. Out to Singer. Blocked by Matthias. Ball into Nairn. Huster now.
Great switching ball.
Finds Dunn. Ortega gets behind Barnes. Great recovery by Steph Cox. And that ball will go to bounds. Nope, they kept it in. Spirit ball. Left foot across back post. Look for Bonini. She'll knock it down. And Nairn, crack shot. Hits it hard, but over top.
They were in the box. I think that's where they need to be. And Nairn wasn't marked real tightly. Her strike a little bit off tonight. She's a good shooter. She's going to keep shooting it like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, keep giving her those chances. Kottmeyer now with a goal kick. Gonna go wide right. Longer ball played out by Fletcher. Flipped on by Dahlstrom. Yanna's now.
Yanna's shown she can post up in there as well.
Winners now. Little drops it back and gets it back.
Great slotting ball
Yeah, here we
in
go.
there.
And offsides, but a good idea.
Little faced up, that was nice.
If you just joined us, Seattle Reign took the lead at the 35-minute mark. Goal by Beverly Yanez, assist by Merritt Mathias. And a free kick for the Spirit. Johnson finds her center back counterpart, Meg Oyster. Spirit will keep it here. Back to Weiss. Longer ball out now. Looking for Dunn. Ortega's running off. Great win by Stephanie Cox. And Fischlock will pick it up. Reign have numbers. Fischlock will keep running through. They'll go wide to Dahlstrom. Kim Little with the overlapping run. She finds her inside the 18. Ball's on Kim Little's foot. Goes end line. Looks to cross. Back post. Players there. Go Reign! What a build-up. What a goal. Kim Little back post. 2-0 Reign.
Fantastic finish. Players off the bench. Team is celebrating. Here it is.
And Merritt Mathias with the finish.
Look at that cut back by Little. So some of the moves that made her top players of the league last year.
And Merritt Mathias' first goal as a Seattle Reign member, and a great one. 2-0 Reign.
She's having a great game tonight, Mathias. Can't go wrong with one fabulous assist and a great finish right there.
Longer ball by Johnson now. And a throw in for the Spirit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Seattle Reign FC goal scored in the 49th minute by number 9, Merritt Mathias.
Mentioned that's her first one. The Reign have so many goal scorers in their attack.
Dunn now. Finds Manini on the left flank.
Pulled them wide. Now they're in the box.
Nairn. Singer now, the right back, getting a little higher in the attack. Plays inside. Dangerous ball. Cleared out by the Reign. Throw in Spirit.
Tell you what, Chuck, already in the first half, they've gotten into the box a couple times.
And their outside backs are higher in the attack.
Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a goal here from the Spirit in the second half.
Singer now. Winners comes out with it. Looking long. Broken up by Megan Oyster.
She's broken up a lot tonight.
She has.
Houston already with the ball at her feet a few times. Dangerous pass right there, though.
Dahlstrom picks it up. Yanez out to the goal scorer, Mathias. Back post, left-footed ball. She's got Dahlstrom, first-time volley.
I think Dahlstrom would like to get one tonight as well.
Goal kick for the Spirit. Fischlock up strong. Won by the Spirit. Broken up by Barnes.
The Reign going bold in that ultraviolet there out tonight. Sun's going down, and it is not hard to spot them on the field.
Very easiest for us to pick up both teams tonight. As you mentioned, Mathias having a great game. She has a goal and an assist. Nairn on the ball now, looking back post. And she finds Kottmeyer.
Lou Barnes is doing a nice job there, though, keeping Ortega with her facing back towards the net again. I don't think Lou Barnes wants to get in a foot race with her.
One back by the Spirit.
Lohman's had some good wins in there and able to play out of it.
She's a
done
very,
all right
good,
in there
very
tonight.
good ball winner, I'd agree. Oyster dribbling on the back now. Spirit starting to push a few more players higher in the attack. Done.
Bonini was on there.
Reynolds has it, and she'll find Bonini. Tremendous defending there by
Great
Fishlock.
pressure and cover between those two.
And Fishlock will be rewarded for it as she runs out of the back. Reynolds.
Good recovery by Spirit.
Yeah, Catherine Reynolds has some great pace.
Two great defensive efforts. First you had Fishlock and Keelan on this side with pressure and some cover, and Reynolds great recovery to get back, and they're faced up with two Spirit players. Great organization by both teams.
I think this game's going to open up a little bit even more now with a 2-0 lead. Little now. Turns back towards her back line. Finds Ellie Reed. Dahlstrom. And one back by the Spirit. And they'll look early. Good tackle by Winters off of Ordega. But Ordega will get it back and she'll find Lohman. Nair now with time and space to play a little bit. Spirit with numbers. Bonini comes inside. Little chip ball into Ordega.
Yes, Crafty.
Oh, and a good hit. Bonini, the right-footed shot over top.
Crafty build up to chip that ball into Ordega and get in herself and get a decent strike on it.
And goal kick Reign. 53-minute mark here. 2-0 Seattle Reign.
If there's one thing the Seattle Reign team knows how to do is win in Memorial Stadium. A great home record.
Kottmeyer. Looking for Yanez. One by Huster. Winners now. Lohman, Nair now. Nair looking through. Looking for Ordega. And Kottmeyer will clean it up.
Coach Laura said the team was ready to poised to respond after those last couple losses, and I think they've proven it here already today.
Catherine Reynolds with a free header. Throwing for the Spirit. Reynolds again. Looks into Ordega.
It's got to be nice for Reynolds to be able to come home and play professionally in her home city.
Ball played behind Ellie Reed. Right back getting forward. And again, Reynolds with great recovery. Makes it look easy. Dahlstrom now. Reed.
Reed really getting higher this half already.
Nairn into Dunn. Great first touch. Lohman. Bonini's got time and space now on her left foot.
Nobody coming in the weak side. You got Huster starting to tuck in there in the box. That's about it.
Reign didn't have numbers there, did they?
Yep.
Excuse me, Spirit.
That's one thing the Reign's done well is flood the numbers on that weak side. Spirit's going to need to get a few more numbers inside that box if they're going to put one in.
Jess Fishlock asking for the ball. Wants to slow the game down a little bit here, I think. And she's going to. Goes back to Fletcher. Reed. Little miscommunication there.
I think what I like about both these teams, they're risk takers on both sides offensively. Between Dunn, Ordega, and Bonini.
Winners now. Led by Megan Oyster. Lohman.
And Little for the other side. She's exciting when she gets there up top.
Into Dunn, who's starting to turn more and more now and put pressure on the Reign back line. Giveaway there, and the Reign will win it back. Just as I say that, Nairn wins it back for the Spirit. Fishlock. Ordega's done a great job tonight of coming back and helping out and defending. She wins another ball there for her team.
Yeah, a few giveaways there for the Reign, I'm sure.
Dahlstrom gets
Coach
wide
Laura
right.
wouldn't like that as much.
Coming inside now, Kristen Dahlstrom. Tori Huster now. Dunn asking for it through. She's got her. And offsides. 57-minute mark now. Seattle Reign 2, Washington Spirit 0.
And the Reign's going to have to not let up at all at the 56-minute mark, and they're 2 goals ahead. That sometimes can be a dangerous place to be in when you're 2 goals up and you have this much time left. So they're going to have to keep the clinic up.
Definitely keep the pressure on. Yanis now.
Great win by Oyster again.
Yeah.
She doesn't look like she's out of any energy.
Playing way beyond her years as well, wouldn't you say? I mean, just looks like a seasoned veteran out there. Great discipline, reads the game well, good on the ball, confident. Just a fun first-year player to watch in this National Women's Soccer League. Lohman wins it back. And a foul against the Reign. Yanis, free kick for the Spirit.
Lohman's had some of the most touches so far in this half in the midfield for the Spirit. Even though Huster stays back a little bit more, I like her on the ball offensively as well when she gets forward and looks forward.
Nairn in the width now. Back to Catherine Reynolds. Nice move there in tight spaces for Catherine Reynolds. She go back to Johnson. He's going to find Oyster on the other side. Looking for Dunn, and she's got her. Dunn still after it. Ball back to Kottmeyer. First time left-footed ball cleared out, and a throw-in for the Spirit. Cleared out by Barnes. And Huster's there. She'll switch the point of attack to Catherine Reynolds. Ooh. Cleaned up by Johnson. Spirit with possession now.
They've interchanged a little bit themselves this half. Lohman staying back, Huster sneaking up a little more.
Bonini faces.
Oh, great job turning and facing up, and what a switch across the field.
Right back Singer.
Great
Finds
build
Dunn
up.
to Huster. Looking back to Dunn. Cleared out by Ellie Reed. Dahlstrom fights for that ball. The Spirit win it back. Lohman now. Bonini starting to get on the ball quite a bit as she runs at the Reign back line. Long shot. Tipped over the bar by Kottmeyer.
Tell you what, Bonini's looking strong this half. It's a great cutback. She could have even taken another touch or 2 forward.
She did have space, and she cracked it from 40, didn't she?
She did. There it is. That is not a bad looking shot, and a great save by Haley.
And a corner kick for the Spirit. Spirit send 2 out. Nairn on the ball. Left-footed service into the box. Haley Kottmeyer out strong.
Easy pickup for Haley there. She has a great physical presence in there.
Matthias gets fouled. Reign free kick.
Not a soft game today. Quite a few fouls.
Yanis.
No cards though.
Little now. One back by Bonini. Played into pressure. Fishlock steps in. Winters finds it. Plays out to Little. Yanis deeper in the midfield now. 1-2 touch passing by the Reign. And they'll swing it around to Fletcher. Fletcher looking to play the diagonal ball. And Singer's there for the Spirit. Cox first time ball into Fishlock.
The Spirit's doing a better job cutting off that diagonal ball this half. Singer stepped in.
So it looks like something that was discussed at halftime, doesn't
yeah.
it? Done now.
Possession a little more equal.
Square ball picked off by Dahlstrom. Stop the 18. Ball's on her right foot. Saved by Weiss. Kelsey Weiss up for the challenge there. Just an errant pass there, huh?
Oh, yes. Very opportunistic of Dahlstrom to get in there and try to put one away.
Good defending creates an offensive opportunity.
Absolutely.
Ortega now. 62-minute mark. And still no subs in this game yet. And both teams look incredibly fit, playing at a high pace, and still no subs.
Yeah.
Fishlock now. Ortega wins it back. Nairn. Done. What a ball. Lohman. Goal. Spirit. Little third-person pass there between Dunn and Lohman, and Nairn involved, and it's a 2-1 game.
Great combination play by the Spirit to get inside the box. That's where their goal was going to have to come from. They didn't get any in the first half outside the box. They were getting shut down.
And almost against the run of play there as they win it back. Combine quickly. There's Nairn.
Great touch in. What a touch right back into Lohman. She's come out and had a darn good second half. Lohman has.
And again, the offensive center mid for the Spirit getting beyond their forwards.
Yep.
And just like that, we've got a 2-1 ball game. And there's Ortega.
Another
pushing
defensive
Fletcher off the
effort.
ball.
Good recovery by the Reign.
Kuttmeyer.
It's a good
One
win
back
by Kat.
Yeah. Fishlock calmly finds Kim Little alone and with some space as she runs at the Spirit back line. Ball wide now to Matthias. Numbers in the box for the Reign. Shot right-footed. And Wise again. Clean save there with numbers around her.
Reign picking up a little energy here in the last minute.
They did sit back after that goal a little bit, didn't they?
They sure did. I think this team knows how to rally, and I think they know how to rally together. That's one thing people talk about this club, is that it's a communal feel, and it's not just with Coach Laura. Bill and Teresa Predmore, the owners, you see them everywhere with the team. Their kids are around, whether it's a kit unveiling or practice.
Ailey Reed now to Fishlock. Drop down off her head to Dahlstrom. Beautifully done. Little now. Matthias screaming for the ball on the left flank. She's got time and space over there, trying to get it to her.
Great switching ball by Keelan there. That's
and they'll find
one thing
Cox.
she is known for.
Numbers in the box. Diagonal ball into Yanis. There's Fishlock. Oh, what an idea.
Oh, what did that
Great
remind
ball.
you of? Home game? First home game? Rapinoe to Fishlock?
It did. It's a little bit higher. Ball around her thigh, but a great run by Fishlock. And a great ball by Stephanie Cox, who really has played some great balls in the box tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah, it started there with Keelan. One side to the other, back to Fishlock, right inside front of the net.
65-minute mark now. 2-1 Reign. Longer ball by Barnes, looking for Yanis.
And players mentioned too, Bill travels the world and watches these girls in their off seasons in the other leagues. And I think there's a sense that whether you're with the club for a few weeks or an entire season, that you're valued.
Spirit now in business. Bonini coming on her right foot. Little wall pass again. Bonini's in. Right footed shot. Just wide. And a corner kick for the Spirit. Well out by Kuttmeyer. But just like that, Spirit come back. Same combination playing top of the 18. And they get in again.
Chuck Bonini has been dangerous this half, without a doubt. I think the Reagan's going to have to figure out how to shut her down and not give her any space. She's causing a lot of damage this half.
And it's coming from her coming in on the left flank, inside on her right foot.
Yep.
Corner kick for the Spirit. Nairn on the ball. Back post. Huster goes up strong. Ball cancels out.
Well cleared by the Reign.
Fletcher. Done on it now. Will come out wide to Lohman.
It's Matthias getting all the way back into the defensive third as a forward.
Certainly the Spirit showing a ton of pride here. Come back in this game here. Catherine runs with a throw-in. She'll find Dunn. Comes inside on her right foot. Won back by Winters. And she'll play it out of bounds for a Spirit throw-in. And that ball's out of bounds. A rain throw in.
Dunn's played a lot of 1-2 touches back as well. I think she likes running with the ball at her feet, but she's done a nice job.
Broken up by Reynolds. A lot of time in this game. Bonini again. She's been fun to watch. Her and Marie get tangled up.
Might be the third or fourth interlocking tangle today.
Foul on the rain, free kick for the Spirit. Nairn, who takes every free kick, corners, dead balls. Very good on the ball. Here comes Johnson in the back post. Spirit have numbers. Service in the box. Won by Winners. Finds Reed, who helps it on, and the Spirit will take possession back. Singer now. Looks to dump it in the box. Players get tangled up there, and Ortega finds it. Right-footed shot, and it's wide. They get a nick, and it did. Corner kick for the Spirit.
Kick. Good heads up by Haley, though. She saw that coming in and tried to make the save before it went out.
Nairn on the corner. Ball driven in. Flicked on by the rain. Kept alive by the Spirit. Headed out by the rain.
Yannis clearing that ball out.
Ortega finds it. Johnson, the center back. Double teamed. Held by Johnson. Probably a smart foul there. I think if Matthias wins that, she's off to the races.
I was going to say there's going to be about a 4 or 5v3 if the rain came out with that ball.
Rain free kick. Lou Barnes. Play short to Fishlock. See if the rain can get back in a rhythm here and keep the ball, put some pressure on the Spirit. Oyster now picked off by Matthias. She'll look quickly to Little, and that's broken up by Johnson. Longer ball, won by Fletcher. Winners will settle down.
Spirit's done a nice job breaking up possession play of the rain this half, and they've found their own rhythm.
A foul against the rain, free kick for the Spirit.
Oyster again. Fans didn't like that call. Oyster's done a nice job stepping up and winning those 50-50s coming down the middle. It's a good matchup there between Yanez and Oyster.
Huster now. Out to Catherine Reynolds. And a giveaway. One back by the Spirit. Lohman wins it for the Spirit.
Good composure by the Spirit.
Both teams do a tremendous job out of playing out of pressure.
The Spirits realized going towards all the rain numbers was not working before.
Lohman, as you said, on the ball a lot in the second half. Weiss now. Out to Johnson. Into Lohman.
Good step by Keelan.
Kim Little comes up with it. He's got Dawson wide right. Oh, it's a little miscommunication there.
Nice
Wanted
idea.
Krista to keep a run going down the line. She did have space there. And the fans get a little more vocal here. Fishlock brings it down. Straight off the goal kick into Little. Ailey Reed Looking for Kim Little, and she's got her. She's got Fishlock ahead, looking for her behind. Broken up by Johnson. Nice play by Estelle Johnson. Benini now.
A lot of action in attack for both teams this half. It's been a great first game in for the league for Weiss and Kottmeyer to get some action right away with their U.S. national team keepers gone.
Yeah, both coaches got to feel good about what they have in the nets. Nairn.
Great depth. Easter coming from a pretty deep position to get there offensively. It's good to see her pushing that ball forward for the Spirit.
Benini now looking inside. Barnes is there. Still no subs for either team. Ellie Reid.
No, but I hope there's some youth players out here tonight seeing all these forwards play defense. Can't tell you how many times I hear youth players say, but I don't play defense. These wingers on both teams, from Dunn, Ortega, Matthias.
Huster stepped in front by Fletcher and one back. Kim Little now. Singer will break that up. The winners will win it back. She's got Matthias to her left. Cox joining in now. Cox on the ball. Rain still in possession. Looks into Yanis. Broken up by Megan Oyster. And one back by the Rain. And they'll play out of pressure and keep it. Barnes now. Left-footed ball. Look for Kim Little in behind.
Easily swept up by Weiss.
I think you'd agree, though, the majority of the great chances in the game for both sides have come out of offensive center mids getting beyond their forwards.
Yes.
Good step by Ellie Reid. Fishlock's first to it. Great first touch.
Good turn by Yanis.
She's got Fishlock
the
through.
ball.
Continues to run. Little touch.
Oh,
Goal, Jess Fishlock! What a goal! 3-1 Rain.
What a goal, straight through the middle. Great run by Fishlock. You were just saying these chances are coming through those center midfielders, making runs and getting in behind the back line. What a perfect example right there from Fishlock.
And the Rain answer at the 74-minute mark.
Here it comes. Great slotted ball by Little through. Fishlock, what an effort. She just put a little extra something on that to put that ball in the back of the net.
And what I love about that goal is Fishlock won the ball originally at the 50-yard line, found Little, and kept her run going.
Great commitment to get that ball in.
Kim Little with her second assist of the night.
Ray needed that goal. Gonna feel a little more secure about their lead now.
And we're gonna have our first sub of the game as DeCosta's gonna come in.
It'll be interesting to see how the Spirit responds now. They actually had some good rhythm leading up to that moment. That goal, I think, brought a little confidence back into the game, and we'll see how they respond now.
Substitution for the Washington Spirit. Out is number 7, Christine Aaron, and into the match is number 13, Amanda DeCosta.
So DeCosta in for Nairn, taking out one of your 3 goal scorers. Yeah, Lohman, Nairn, and Dunn, who've put goals in for this year for the Spirit, but haven't found him as much. So we'll see what DeCosta brings to the game.
Oyster now. Diagonal ball.
Looking for their own diagonal this half.
Absolutely. Benini and Spirit have numbers in the box. She looks to go inline on her left foot. Double team now. Splits both of them. And Fletcher is there. But Benini is dangerous.
Yeah, I don't think Spirit's going to let up. Going to try to get themselves on the board again.
Reynolds now.
Huster playing with a little more urgency to get forward.
A little one-two
Wow.
pass. Wow. Ball into Dunn. Gets a shot off. Partially blocked by the rain. Kottmeyer cleans it up.
It was a nice effort by the Spirit.
Kottmeyer's going to look short. Play out to Cox. Back in behind to Kim Little. She's got it. Faced up on Megan Oyster. Still has it. And Spirit again do a nice job of getting numbers behind the ball.
She turns so well on that ball. She spins 2 or 3 of them around at one time when she's turning in there.
Yana's now coming back in the midfield to get it. Little. Fishlock. Little asking for it back. Tries to play behind the back line. Broken up by the Spirit.
They had Dahlstrom over there. I think she wanted that ball as well.
Lohman now. Gonna look to find Dunn behind. And one back by the rain. Dahlstrom tries to draw out of pressure. And a Spirit throwing.
Fishlock down. She's sitting down.
And we're gonna have our first rain substitution. Daniel Foxhoven coming to the match. Looks like for Beverly Yanes.
Can I say that it's another Portland Pilot?
Absolutely.
Substitution for your Seattle Reign FC. In the
A little worried about Fishlock though, sitting down.
out is number 17, Beverly Yanez. And in for the Reign, number 18, Danny Foxhoven.
Or what?
How about those kits that the Reign are wearing tonight? Buy your ultraviolet kit and other Seattle Reign gear and apparel now at rainfcshop.com.
Good looking uniforms. Fishlock coming to the sideline here. And the second sub. Looks like Amanda Brooks coming in, number 22.
She'll come into the central midfield.
Substitution for your Seattle
I assume she'll join winners as a holding mid. We'll go with 2.
Departing is number
Oh,
And right,
picked off.
Foxhoven picks off the ball right away. She's into Little.
and entering number
Back to Foxhoven. And again, Megan Oyster breaks it up.
That's a great first 10 seconds of the game.
Welcome to the game, Daniel Foxhoven.
Pick a ball off the back line, get a little 1-2 in, and almost get yourself a shot off.
Attendance tonight for this match, 2,703. The Reign, thank you.
It's great to see all these fans out here. It's pretty incredible that there's so many top women's players in the world out here on any given weekend that these players get to come out and watch. All these youth players, adults. Here we go.
Service into the box on the corner. Weiss out. A little bit of a punch there, cleared out by Singer.
Well covered by Weiss and Singer.
Looking for Dunham behind. Throwing for the Spirit.
And Barnes buys him some time and gets that ball out.
And Seattle Reign FC thanks you for coming out to tonight's match at the Moda pitch. Your total attendance for this evening was 2703. 2703. Thank you for attending Seattle Reign FC Soccer.
You know, despite the score here, 3-1, Spirit really do have a strong front line between Ortega, Dunn, and Bonini. They've shown some of that tonight. I don't think the Spirit team, you've seen everything yet. I have a feeling the Spirit team's just going to get better and better with each of these games. Even as the nights progress tonight, they've looked better.
Absolutely. Ellie Reed breaks it up. Flash tries to get to it. Throwing for the Reign. 80-minute mark.
Good composure by Johnson.
Reed. Brooks on the ball now, her first touch of the night. Finds Fletcher. And again, that pressure by Dunn.
The Reign have done a nice job keeping that ball moving through the back, so Dunn and Ortega can't get to him too quickly. Right there, though, Dunn had a nice tackle on Fletcher. She's not going to let her hold that ball for very long.
Foul by Huster, free kick for the Reign. Fletcher will play to Barnes. Left wood ball out to Cox. Brings it down.
Not a problem.
Makes it look so easy. Little now. Facing. Looks to change it to Matthias, but broken up by the Spirit and won back by Winters. And Winters going to go back out wide here, it looks like. Nope, she goes inside to Kim Little. Looking to find Foxhoven in behind on the diagonal run. Catherine Reynolds now. Pressured by Matthias. And Kim Little wins it back.
Two back right now for the Reign with those backs up so high. Lou Barnes is going to go ahead and go herself as well. Keelan's tucked in nicely back for her.
An errant pass there and a Spirit throw-in.
Yeah.
Taken quickly by Ordega. She's going to leave it for Singer.
Looks like we might have another sub coming in.
Third and possibly fourth sub for the Spirit. Angela Salem out of Francis Marion coming in.
Substitution for the Washington Spirit.
A good game for Lohman tonight. It's good for her to get the team in the net. She got a great run inside the box. Not a bad game for her.
Alex Singer, entering for the Spirit, number 6, Angela Salem, and number 3, Patrice Didasco.
Didasco in as well, Singer out. Maybe hoping to get some runs up there on the right side.
Some fresh legs, definitely.
The substitutions in the 84th.
And just Salem, as I mentioned, out of Francis Marion, started the first 3 games for the Spirit club.
There she goes right away.
Into Dunn. Dunn faces up, top of the 18, ball on the left foot. Looks to take on. Broken up by Cox nicely. Spirit win it back, cleared by Brooks, and she'll find Foxhoven.
Good recovery.
Salem now her first touch on the ball. Going on the 85-minute mark now, looking in behind. And Kottmeyer gets that easily.
Now they're absolutely looking to get that right back forward and just came in. Kottmeyer's going to put the ball down, eat up a little bit of time.
Longer ball now. Flicked down by Foxhoven. She's got Little. Little tries to help it on, broken up by Johnson. Ball will go out wide. Ellie Reed now. She had Foxhoven down the line. Ordega on the tackle. And a little giveaway. And out of bounds, throw-in Spirit.
The crowd gets excited when Dahlstrom gets going. I think she brings a little bit of excitement and pace.
Reynolds. Dunn wanted that ball in behind. Salem.
Here they go.
And one back by Winters. Barnes now.
Good win.
Amber Brooks.
She's in.
Out wide to Matthias. First time ball served into the box. And Catherine Reynolds there. Winters picks it up. Reign maintain possession. And they'll go all the way back. Pressure by Ordega, which she's done a great job of all night. And a foul on Ordega.
Lorraine's done a good job of keeping that ball away from their feet and from Bonini. We haven't seen Bonini on the ball in a few minutes. I think when Lohman scored that goal, it might have been the best thing that could have happened to the Reign, although they may not say that, but it's certainly given them some energy to put a little more commitment and discipline on their passes and their defending and their finishes.
Cox, little giveaway there. Huster into Ortega. She'll turn, look for Dunn. A little bit behind her.
Reign were well covered there. They had 4 back behind the ball.
Picked up by Salem. Dunn, little wall pass. Ortega now. Reign get numbers around the ball, and they win it.
6 Reign players right in there.
And quickly. Ball played out, but Huster picks it off. Gonna go long with it. Kottmeyer up for the challenge again. Tips it over the bar.
Not a bad hit by Huster. I think that's one of the first times we've seen her take a shot on goal.
And a Spirit corner.
They're still gonna have to find themselves closer though.
88-minute mark now.
Haley seems to have that net pretty well covered.
And the Spirit will bring everybody. Keeper at the 50. Ball served in, back post. And won by the Reign.
Great clearance. Yanez has been busy tonight.
She's been good defending set pieces. Ortega now. And nicely won by Amber Brooks. Kottmeyer with a nice ball up to Cox. Into Winters.
Ortega and Dunn continue to put pressure on the midfield and the backs there. They're not going to let them play out too easily.
Between the two, they have covered a lot of ground tonight. Both very dangerous players. Salem now. Into DaCosta.
She's done a nice job keeping possession for them since she's come in.
Both teams have some depth, don't they?
Right when I say that, of course, the Reign steps in and wins that.
Looking for little. And broken up by Johnson. Throw in Reign. 89-minute mark now. Winner's going to go all the way back. Kottmeyer.
No need to rush it right now for the Reign. 89th minute.
Nice ball laid off by Foxhoven to Matthias. Brooks getting on the ball a little bit more now. Matthias looking in behind. Cox with a giveaway. Done. There's Matthias again coming back and defending for the Reign. Bonini. Little wall pass with Dunn. Back on Bonini's foot. Inside the 18. Still on it. Looking inside. Little wall pass again. First time shot. Didn't get all of it, but a great idea.
That's a great idea. Bonini was open for that shot. She's going to replay that one back in her mind tonight, I'm sure.
90-minute mark now. We'll have 2 minutes of extra time. 2 minutes of stoppage time.
Bonini's connected well for some give and goes there in the back line on the Reign. Been able to cut it in, take a player on, find her forwards and get it back right away and behind that back line. It's been dangerous for the Reign. Great for the Spirit.
Catherine Reynolds now.
Another game for Reynolds, probably for
DaCosta now. No foul called.
They want it though.
Ball will come out wide right. Spirit inside the 18 now. And Winters with the tackle. Throw in Spirit. Ball back to Johnson. Probably under a minute now.
Reynolds again, what I was going to say is she has some of the most minutes for the Spirit right now, and she's going to get another one tonight here in her hometown.
Give away. Kim Little on it now. Foxhoven. Rayner going to keep it.
Smart.
Dahlstrom. And a foul. Free kick, Rain. Taken quickly by Cox.
Looks like we're going to have another sub.
Scottish international Rachel Corsi, seeing her first time for the Seattle Reign. She'll come from Merritt Mathias, who had a heck of a game tonight.
She sure did. Goal and assist. It's great to see Corsi get on the field. Mathias should be quite proud of her efforts tonight.
And there it is. And the Seattle Reign back to their winning ways. 3-1 win over the Washington Spirit.
Two well-matched up teams. We saw the Spirit give them a better game in the second half than I think even the first half. The second half was a little more exciting. Some good soccer.
Reign take a 2-0 lead. Mark Parsons got to feel good about his team getting back in the game with a goal, making it 2-1. And then Coach Laura Harvey's got to like how her team answered Fishlock's goal at the 74-minute mark to make it 3-1.
Yes, they responded after coming back from 2 losses. And I don't think you've seen the end of the Spirit. I predict this team's just going to get better and better this year.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Looks like 2 playoff teams to me early on here. 2 quality teams.
I don't think either coach would have a problem with that.
Great game tonight. Fun to see the Reign get back on the game, on the winning side. Next match for the Seattle Reign at home, May 30th against the Chicago Red Stars. Kristen Press and those Chicago Red Stars. For Chuck Sekra, this is Kim Calkins. Let it rain.